Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
The Fallen Fed. Hey guys, what's up?
I'm playing with myself.
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 210, the podcast show. Welcome, fellas. How's it going?
The podcast show.
We got to let everybody know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll allow it. I will allow it. All right. So this is our first normal show of the year.
And the first normal show in quite a long time.
Yeah. Because what was it? The last one was pretty much all just top 10. That's pretty much
definitely.
all we went over. Top 10s and whatnot. So, yeah. How you guys doing?
I'm doing
I'm
awesome.
tired.
Oh.
You tired?
I'm tired, dude. I don't know if you've been around, but I was just sieging the Capitol like 2 days ago or yesterday.
Huh. You're looking for?
I'm sorry. No, we're not bringing up.
You're looking for more Vipers and Firefly?
That's it. I heard the Pop Finder, said that
Yeah.
Vipers. Nancy Pelosi had Vipers and Fireflies, so I was in her office, just rummaging around.
All right. Well,
now we're on a list.
The chat Migos are hailing the Migos and hailing. I guess I'm an overlord now, so I'm cool with that. Hail Overlord Cheney. I'm not gonna deny that. So cool. I'm down with that. All right. Well, Ernie.
Yes.
It's better when it's on camera
because you can see it.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah. I was all reading, and then I get scared when you say Overlord because please don't call me that. Anything. I'm too Mexican. I'll have to start lighting candles immediately if you're gonna call me that. And you can't do that.
Okay.
All right. Try again.
Ernie, how are chat Migos doing?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. It is a Thursday night. It is our regular 2-hour podcast show. Welcome. How you guys doing? Right now is your perfect time to go share. You just came from toying around over there and unboxing. What's up, Butter Baron? How's it going? And now you've joined us over here. So go tell your friends. Now's the perfect time to share. Go screenshot our story. Let them know the Toy Migos are live. It's another episode of They're Not Dolls. Make up your own. Do whatever the heck you want, but just go share right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then come on back. And you know what, too? Thanks for listening. Everybody who's still at work, who either has this in their ear right now, isn't getting a visual of Adam's sexy glasses, or, still listening, streaming as we put this episode out. Look at that. Oh, man. Cheney show.
Oh, come on.
I know, right?
Seriously.
It's funny to the people listening. They're all, what is he doing?
I know.
He's showing off his Viper right now.
I should have been raiding your house, apparently.
We'll get into that story because we got to, again, for the podcast listeners of...
I just whipped out my Viper.
You did.
Woo!
That's what's going on right now.
Your 6-inch Viper.
So we want to tell you guys, thank you very much for continuing listening on your way to work, at work, whenever it may be, or being here live with us as we made this whole switch last year. We tried to make it awesome for you guys. We had the Quickie Minis going. We still keep that up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We started the Chat Migos. We started the Facebook page. We started a Discord. And now we're here in 2021 with our first show. So
might I interrupt real quick?
What's up?
The Discord has been blowing up this week.
Really? That's awesome.
Oh my gosh!
Should I try it again this weekend?
I would.
Okay.
There's a lot of
more confused because, honestly, the name thing, somebody's got to do something about that.
Well, not even that. Just there's so many new people too.
I'm gonna go in and just LOL everybody. That's it.
And that wrestling channel is just popping off 24/7.
Dude,
that's so great.
Dario is all about the wrestling channel in there. It's awesome.
For reals?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Wrestling
kidding.
was such a big staple growing up for me. It was the best. Because even then I had a bootleg box as a kid. So I got to see all the pay-per-views and everything, which made it that much more interesting because you don't miss out on your finale episode is what it seemed like growing up back in the day.
You would probably understand in the Discord. They were posting pictures. The Wrestling Hound was like posting pictures, and like there was a thing about touching tips, and like it's some kind of reference, but it's like touching, like it was like pictures, and I don't know.
All the time of the light touches that I know were the old, as kids, we used to look for it of the squeezing of the hand. Like, oh, they're okay. Like that was their, getting bust through a table or landing from a ladder. Like you just focused in on that soft touch. Like, no, I saw it. He's all right. He's all right. He's good. He's good. I loved it. So yeah, you know what? I will definitely hop in this weekend. So guys, back to it. You've had enough time to go share and tell everybody. Last year was cool. We appreciate all the new family, all the new love and everything, the chat migos. I saw a lot of names pop up that I'm going to be very happy to say what's up to right now. So you guys know what to do right now. You need to check in and hit that thumbs up like I just did. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, then hit the bell for notifications and hit all. Then go over there to where it says say something, say what's up, say hello, whatever it is. You are now a chat migo. As we go through our show, you guys are going to be over there with your own show too, and your own discussion, and we're going to hop in with comments, and that's what we do. If there's something that you got to say or ask, you see that money symbol right there? That's a super chat. We will stop the show and answer your question or say your statement. So let's get right into it because I'm seeing a lot of names here. I'm so happy everybody's here tonight.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. I see action figure expert, the Wrestling Hound. Woo! See, now you see how I do it every time. East Coast Figs, Dark Bulb, Adam, Nick's Figs, Marvel Kicks, Knucklehead, Dorian. We got Ramos is here. Ryan. Let's see. Ronald Ramos being Berserk 69, new moderator, but he almost lost it. They're not dolls.
TND.
They're not dolls. TND. They're not dolls. Starts at 8 p.m. now, guys. Papa Schmitty. What's up? Action Figure Boncho, Born to Hula 27. Matt, Soul Brother. Soul Brother sent us a very nice comment today. Much love to Soul Brother.
Yes,
we really appreciate the love. Nick's Figs, Oxmeat Pete, Win or Lose. Jurassic Jesse, love you, Jurassic Jesse. Glad you're here. Santo 1414, Double Down Hustle, B Rivera, Jake Peterson. How's it going, Jake? Happy New Year. The Mighty Most Jeff. Let's see. Norin's here. I'm not trying to skip anybody. EK, Ryan, Jay Blaze for U85, Kano Reviews, Salvador, Andre's here, Mervine, the first moderator. Mervine, how you doing?
Mervine's in the house.
Mervine had a good last year too with his new promotion and everything. All that he did for us behind the scenes and everything. Love you, Mervine. Let's see. Monkey 29 DNA is here. And that's it. Awesome. The Plunder Strong. Oh, yeah. What are we going to call Andre again? The Plunder King?
He's the king of the Plunderlings.
King of the Plunderlings, yeah.
Plunder Strong, he's mentioning Plunderlings just teased.
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I saw that.
So that's what that is.
Indeed.
He's the Plunder King, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm jealous of all
Plunder, the Lord of the Plunderlings or Plunder King. I like Plunder King. That works.
A very generous super chat from the one and only Mervine. Happy New Year's, everyone. Only can stay for the first hour. Early start tomorrow. I feel you, Mervine. Thank you very much for just dropping in and doing what you do. We greatly appreciate it.
All right. Yes, thank you. Sir.
Oxmeat Pete, I double dogged a mayo tortilla last weekend. Too much of a good thing. One dog is best. Hooked on those things now. See? You guys think like I'm playing around. I'm not. That's like, I was so busy that Christmas week. I had 2 of them. What are you showing off? Wiener. That's the one.
His wiener.
At first, dude, I thought that was a little baby, like a new figure. I'm like, what are you showing off? Our garbage pail kids back?
He whipped out his 6-inch Viper, and now he's got a 6-inch wiener on the screen.
What is that called? All those Fortnite figures. There is seriously too many Fortnite figures.
This is the brat.
The brat.
I love them, but I'm appreciating them from afar. I have Peely, and like I can't.
I had to.
Full food fighter land now.
I had to get this guy. He's so cool.
Did you get the hamburger head guy too? Or
No, that didn't do it for me.
I have Peely, and Andre gave me the Wolfman. That's all I have. And that's my favorite. I don't even know the Wolfman.
I've got both Peelys, the McFarlane Peely and the Jazzware, right?
Yeah, I actually have 3 because I have both of those and the 3 3/4 inch Peely.
I was tempted by the 3 3/4 inch Peely, but then
like
I'm gonna wait for the P1000 or whatever it is.
I saw the brown spotted Peely at Best Buy one time, and I didn't know that I should have gotten that with the surfboard. Yeah, there was like 4 on the shelf, and I didn't know. I guess what that was an exclusive, like a hard one to find, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
That's dirty Peely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he has poo on him.
Yeah. I was going to say it way worse than that. But
yeah. No, I know. That's why I beat you to it.
Thank you, Adam.
Oh, man. It's so nice to be back. I'm just kind of like
cheers,
reveling in it right now. Yes, sir. Cheers to you.
Mm-hmm. What do you got? Oh, you got your okay. I got my Walmart special here.
Pure vodka.
straight vodka on the
Adam.
Woo!
Just
I put what like a little splash of Sprite in there.
Yeah, like literally 2 drops and that's it.
Yeah, just a little. Whoop.
I smell like a medicine cabinet.
You know the horrible part is when you say that, I could literally smell it.
Yeah.
Like for real. I was like, ooh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, I guess we can get into our hauls from, this year so far.
I got one. I'll go first.
You go first.
Supreme Collector. Yeah.
Are you going to open it up?
Yeah, I am.
Open it up.
No, not right now. This weekend.
Why not right now?
Because I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to give him a hot bath.
There's no better time than now.
I'm not prepared.
If he's at least going to open it, let him put it in his depression pile for the weekend.
Yeah, for reals. Because I got this. I got Mandalorians to open.
Okay.
I got.
What Mandalorians did you get to open? Oh, the Walmart ones.
Yeah, the gray that I said I wanted.
Loyalist, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have multiples of that, or did you just do one?
2.
Yeah.
I have 2 to open now.
I feel it's funny. I had one of the 332nd, but I promised it to Urban Spidey.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to send it out to him. But I'm like, man, after watching those last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars, I'm like, oh, I really want a whole bunch of those now.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to get multiples of that one. That's why
you can move on from my haul.
I didn't even know you had those.
Well, that was his haul.
Yeah, that's why I just stayed away from them. I got the one from you, Cheney, and I was just gonna keep it one because it's so specific with the mall helmet and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I have 2 gray, I'm gonna start looking for another one of these.
Did you see one of Rebo's videos where he was able to pull the torso off and bring the head up a little bit, and it makes them look a lot better, not so
No,
stubby?
I'm gonna have to check that out. That's actually on my list this weekend of stuff to do because I was working so much, and then Adam said of the depression pile for this weekend, I got stuff, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here, open that stuff. I need to catch up on Robo stuff and some other people. So like that.
Nice.
Robo's exactly like us and everything. I mean, that's why we've always gotten along at every show and like that. And we can talk and you have to pull me away. So every time I watch Robo's videos, I'm always talking to the screen too. I'm literally I am. That's a good one. And you're right. Okay, I'll look right now. So
Soul Brother wants you to open your Sagat now.
No, it's okay. Here's why, Soul Brother. For me, that's an expensive figure, so I know about them, and I gotta I am. I'm going to give it a hot bath, take it out, make sure everything's cool. Like I would be, especially because I didn't get it the first time, and this is the re-release. So you get what I'm saying? Like I don't want to take any chances. Because that would happen to me. What happened with Xavier? And then all you guys did was laugh. I'm like, look, this is what happens, and his arm snapped immediately off.
To be fair, I wouldn't mind laughing real hard right now.
Oh, look, remember that time? Ernie Sagat broke on him?
Yeah.
So I have that. I have all the Christmas gifts, because I do want to mention that everybody sent over and everything.
Okay.
I got the Target Mando 2-pack.
Were you in the RLU Secret Santa thing?
Nope, I didn't know about it. I didn't. You guys got to, like, let me know. You know this of me. Like, personally, you got to text me and say, hey, Ernie, this is going on. The only one I was a part of was Sarlacc. And we just got together with that. I got a gift card. And so I got the Luke and Yoda 2-pack so I can open one. Jurassic Jesse sent me one. I got
Jurassic Jesse. I still have I had a little snafu with your shirt. I'm going to get your stuff out, just so you know. I added a couple new things in there as well. So you will be taken care of, sir. And then I had a email from, or a message from, oh man, I can't remember who it is, and I'm sorry, I'm forgetting, but someone wasn't, their mask didn't make it to them, so I need to get that sent out tomorrow because the post office can't find it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is that.
Andre being so generous and everybody who went in on the Sentinel for me, that I can never thank you guys enough. So those for me were the highlight of the year and things that I want to talk about this year.
Okay.
Everything that was sent over, all the first Joe stuff that we got hooked up from everybody, the very first go around, that was love. You know what I mean? And that's what really grew us more last year was the Facebook page and my accident and everybody helping out and all the chat migos and everybody here. So I thank you guys because nobody has to do anything. And Cheney constantly was bringing over stuff, making sure I was taken care of every holiday. And he got me the Boba Fett. I'm going to crack that open this weekend.
There you go.
Adam broke my heart, and I can't believe what he sent over. But it's
an adult item that you can't talk about.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I love him for it. But yeah. So I love you guys. Thank you very much. That's why I wanted to go over my haul, because we know Adam takes an hour. So
true. And
yeah.
Right after you talk about the nice big girthy thing that I sent you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big and like
right.
Yeah.
Always adjust. There you
go. Yeah. All right, Adam, what did you get, sir?
Oh God. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna blow through this.
Okay.
I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
He's holding up the NECA cartoon Android Krang.
And this is all thanks to Ernie and Cheney there.
And he just held up the Splinter and Baxter 2-pack.
Yeah.
Baxter and Krang, like immediately. I love you guys. That was the greatest like Christmas end of the year gift ever, was to be able to get those, like, you know, they just started hitting and like just not having to stress out about getting them. You guys,
I got real lucky with that because somebody jacked Evil Diva the first go around. That was the day of the Sarlacc gift exchange. And she tells me, you know, old dude came and snagged him up and we didn't know. And then we had to drop off the stepdaughter down the hill. And I'm like, hey, let's hit this one up. And the lady had him behind the register and saw me talking to you guys, asking who needed what, and was like, don't worry, I'll take care of you. What do you need? And I was like, look, we do a toy show, a podcast. She goes, I can see that. You're a great gentleman. You asked nicely, yada, yada, yada. And I was able to hook everybody up. And I love that. So that was awesome.
Firefly and Vipers.
I'm trying, dude. That ain't going.
Firefly and Vipers.
Did you say Viper?
Oh, come on.
We still haven't got Firefly up here, right, Cheney?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's from when I'm checking. I didn't know if I was checking late or not enough, but we still, Adam, so haven't seen Firefly.
Correct. I'm gonna go have a fruitless. I have to go into the studio tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a fruitless search. I'm gonna go hit some of the local targets. I'm sure there will be nothing, but I'm gonna try anyway.
You never know.
Fun. Continuing. Peter B. Parker.
Nice.
I got him off of CMD store because I was impatient and I really wanted him. I also got Mayfex Miles, but he's like magnet up on the wall in the other room, so I can't show him. But this was also from CMD store, the single carded McFarlane Red Hood.
So that is a Walgreens exclusive, is what that is.
Yes, that's the deal here.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is it out already?
It is starting to hit, yeah.
So you guys got to tell me this. So who needs then?
I'll take one if you find one, for sure.
Okay.
It's cool. You know what the biggest problem with it is? That it doesn't have thigh swivels, which is always a problem, but it has like zero wrist hinge at all. Like I think it actually does have one, but it's up inside the cuff, so it doesn't move at all. It's a swivel, and it's like that really sucks for someone that needs to be pointing and shooting guns.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great looking figure. I think it's really cool. Like most of the articulation is great on it. No thigh swivels and lame wrist joints. But other than that, I totally dig it.
Nice.
Let's see. Ringside Collectibles. I got the Ultimate Fiend. He's somewhere. I don't have him right here. But I also got this guy. Ultimate.
That's so cool, dude. Look at him.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot pictures of this guy soon.
Pivotal moment in my wrestling life as well when that all happened. That was nuts, insane.
Speaking of wrestling figures,
we need more Shane O'Mac figures.
But MJF, so AEW MJF. This is actually May Shelf sculpt, so it's a pretty cool figure. But
nice. That's May Shelf's?
Yeah.
Okay, so who does AEW?
AEW is Jazzwares.
Okay.
Just like Fortnite. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then D Amazing convinced me. He put up a review of this guy. So I got this guy from Amazon, Momotaros. I have no idea who he is, but he's like a Japanese demon Kamen Rider guy.
Karate Bugman. Awesome.
Yeah.
Karate Bugman.
I saw the same thing, and I saw Darius had some paper clips in the corner, so I went out and bought all the paper clips I could.
That's what happens.
Exactly.
Anytime you post anything, you're just like, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
It's like, I'm going to go buy a one-eyed cat now because he's so cool. He's got a one-eyed cat.
Yes, this is true.
That's it.
Who had a healthy recovery.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And has the same name as the Bleach figure that we were just talking about that you thought was all gray.
Yes.
Awesome.
Ichigo.
So that's where I've heard it.
Amazon also, I got these guys, Pumpkin Rapper and King Sphinx.
What do you think about them?
Quick question. What's the whole packaging issue I've been seeing? Is it nothing but color?
What do you mean?
There's two different packages out there. One's like a light white background and one's a darker color.
I ripped my packages open and
threw
them away.
Okay, but is there a difference with the characters inside, or
I think it's just the packaging.
It's just the packaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how I play with toys.
Oh my gosh! For the people,
I remember that
just
kid.
slamming.
I always had to make sure I had candy in my pocket for him.
Furiously.
Cheney, Peer Pressure, Tech Deck.
Yes, I love that thing.
It is.
I got one too.
I love that bench there.
Thank you, Mr. Cheney.
I need to send Dario's out to him.
I made a custom Bruce Lee.
Oh, lovely.
Using what?
The Game of Death Gomez.
Okay.
And diamond parts. But it's in our Discord. We can talk about it in there. If anyone wants to see it, they can go in Discord.
All right.
And then
real quick, I saw that a lot. I saw that from Andre and everybody. Nick Figs just wanted to throw out there. The Sphinx that you showed up is on sale at GameStop right now for $18.
Oh, that's a good deal. I got it on Amazon
Yes.
for like just over 20, but yeah, it's a good figure. It doesn't have enough paint on it. Like he doesn't even have like painted teeth. Like he has his mouth open.
Yeah, his
And
nose
it's like
and
all
his
gray.
yeah,
It's just like,
his nose isn't painted either.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like But
Yeah.
then these guys were one of the big winners that came in.
There you go, Jurassic Jesse. That's definitely this year. Jesse said, I thought Adam was going to show hauls from this year.
These are like this year. I mean, Momotaros was this year too. And then I did it. The one other thing that I just want to mention, I'm not going to show everything because there's too much stuff, but I had a little holiday gift exchange with Punker Mike. So I traded him a whole bunch of toys. He was in town. He was in LA. So he came to my place. We met outside, masks on, social distance, awesomeness, elbow bumps, and exchanged gifts. And like, I got so much cool stuff from him. I mean, like, I'll go over like the main winners, but like, I got this dumpster.
Look at that.
A custom dumpster. And the greatest thing is,
Yeah.
Prospect and Migos right there on the side.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
All tagged up, but it's a really, really cool dumpster.
That's so cool.
I mean, this is like the thing that like the piece de resistance that I really love from him is
Ooh.
yeah. So it is
Breath
the
away.
X-Men arcade game.
Oh my God.
Player. Like it is beautiful, like so well done, really well made, awesome. And like I think I mentioned previously, I have some of the Prime to the First arcade stuff. So I have like a whole arcade setup now that I have no room to display currently, but I can't wait to display it all someday.
Well,
Are you going for an arcade shop?
Well, yeah, he got like the carpet and everything.
yeah, I
for
have
it.
that too here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Oh
this
my
is
God.
actually like I got this
Don't-
done on Zazzle.com. You can upload images, and this is actually it's a floor mat. It's like a front door floor mat. So it's
That's
actually
so
really
awesome.
nice quality.
I was wondering what the material was of it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, because I saw your picture and I was all, that's not paper.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's like a fleecy kind of thing, and it's like it's got a good backing. So like someday I'm gonna have this like laid out, and like I have a couple different cabinets.
That's so cool, dude.
To the First.
Yeah.
You showed that floor. I immediately wanted to go get in line for the go-karts.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All he needs is like a little like dia with some like neon, little tiny neon lights on the top.
That's like honestly, like I've been piecemealing stuff here and there because I really want to put together like a really cool arcade display. It's one of the things like I miss from our childhood.
So
is, like the
I'm
mall arcades and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, they were so cool looking, and it was so like I don't know. It
It's
reminds
such
me
a
so
fun
much of my
place to
childhood.
be.
I'm calling dibs right now. I picked Punker Mike next year to exchange gifts with. So
Oh.
I'm calling it now.
And anyone that's asking about pictures of the arcade stuff, you could check out Playing with Myself on Facebook or on Twitter. I have accounts on there that I post pictures of like other toy stuff, and I actually did post some pictures with I think Krang in the arcade because I have a TMT machine, and I posted a picture with Peter B. Parker in there, so you can kind of see some of my setup. But yeah, Facebook and Twitter, I think. Dig around.
Nice. I like that.
All right, Cheney, your turn.
All right, my turn. Well, it's funny that you brought up Punker Mike because I had.
Don't forget, Chat Migos, drop your stuff too that you've gotten this year.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
I had found the Jar Jar, right? And I had this like it was like a little kind of carpet thing or whatnot from Punker Mike, and I was like, I'm gonna put this on this Jar Jar.
Dude, that's his poncho.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I love
Yeah,
it.
and when I saw it, I was like, dang it, Cheney, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm never gonna take this off of him.
No.
now. It looks too cool. Like, yeah. See, it's the same one.
Oh, you have different colors.
No,
I
he's
have
got
the
the
black
same
one
one.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
Oh,
I
that's
got
so cool.
so much good stuff from him.
yeah. So I got the Jar Jar, and it's pretty nice. It was more so it was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this. Why not, right?
Right.
But what was it? The day before, you know what? I'll get into the whole story, but the day before I lucked out, and well, what happened? We lost the chat there.
No, I still see it. Oh no, now it went away.
Yeah. Give me one. Oh, there it is.
Okay, good.
All right. So I had. I'll get into the story in a minute, but I did get 2 Cobra Vipers, so that was really cool.
Lucky.
Yeah. Right.
So jealous.
And I had got the Reveltech, Amazing Yamaguchi, Wonder Woman, and the Amazing Yamaguchi Cable. And I like both of them. The Wonder Woman's got some weird neck stuff going on. Like you really gotta know what you're doing, I guess, if that makes sense. Because you could move it in like the smallest little I guess inaccurate movement could just kind of throw it off. So you gotta kind of be on top of it. And to some people, I've heard people complain about it and they hate it for that reason. But when you want to get her in those awesome action shots or poses, it's pretty cool. It can do pretty much any kind of action pose that you want it to do. I got in the SH Figure Arts Captain Ginyu.
Nice. Was it he was just on sale someplace super cheap? Was it GameStop?
GameStop
also?
for 20 something.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
That I was super tempted. He was so close.
Or
to
no,
me,
no. I think he was 30 something, and I think Chi-Chi was up for 22 or something like that. Yeah, something crazy like that. I don't know if I talked about it last time, but I got these Tachikomas in. I had bought 3 of them, but they're not the scale that I want them to be, unfortunately, but I still like Tachikomas, so I'm not going to get rid of them. I already showed off the Brat or Brat. Love this guy.
He's got a cocktail weenie necklace.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And then here, let me go grab this. This is the highlight of the whole thing. This was I got in I was in that Secret Santa thing, and Smash Lab got me, and so he made me a shipping container. And
I know, I'm still waiting for mine to show up. It must have gotten lost in the mail. I know USPS.
Yeah. So let me go grab that, and I'll be right back.
You're still waiting at him?
Weird. Yeah,
Right?
It's weird too because he lives really close by, and I'm like, you just drop it off.
That's when it happens, the most, is when it's right around the corner. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize it's that big. Josh is showing it off right now, and that's bigger than a shoebox. That's dope. Great job, Smash Labs. Man. That's really nice.
Open it up. What does it look like on the inside? Show me its innards.
Josh is opening it up right now. It's got working front doors with the poles on it and everything too. It's got graffiti 1 on the side. It's a red color. That's it, man. Good job, you guys. That's Smash Lab, so don't forget to hit him up.
Yeah, so that was super cool, man. That was
Yeah.
probably my favorite Christmas gift that I got this year.
See, it's a good thing I didn't get in on that exchange.
What was that?
I said it's a good thing I didn't get in on that exchange because, somebody would have been pissed when they just got, oh, thanks for the Luke Skywalker, Ernie.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks for the jar of mayo.
Yeah.
That would have been the best part.
I did get
Look at as Cheney holds up a Miracle Whip jar.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of scale. But this could totally go for a Costco size or whatnot.
Is that from the blind box best pack?
The 5 or whatever that you open it up like an orange? Yeah, it was hilarious because we went by GameStop real quick and my daughter was like, "Dad, they got the surprise 5." I'm like, "What is that?" And she's like, they're the surprise 5. I'm like, okay, what? Like,
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, and she's like, no, look, you open it up like an orange. I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, all right, well, and I look at it, I'm all, okay. And I'm going to tell you what, you get one and I'll get one. And she's like, all right, awesome. And so we both had a great time opening it up, and there was a whole bunch of cool stuff, but I ended up with just the Miracle Whip and this barbecue sauce here.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then you say, I guess that's like a Costco size, and I'm like, that's all I know.
Yeah.
So what do you mean that's out of scale?
Well, as you can see, I've got it. It looks like
that's whatever.
Yeah,
that's Costco size.
Yeah,
Costco size. Yeah, he's ready to make a lot of mayo wiener tortillas.
Yes.
So do you? I'm sorry, I gotta like, what is it? Sidebar here. So do you use Miracle Whip with that too, Ernie?
Oh heck no! I've never had Miracle Whip ever.
Okay, all right.
No.
Okay, because
that's just straight mayo.
Yeah.
And I've never bought like an off-brand either. It's always been the same old Kraft mayo, like.
Oh, you're not a Best Foods man, huh?
Yeah, or that one, whatever it is.
Oh,
the one
You
that's like
guys
the
say
prominent one.
So that's like a West Coast thing, right? Because it was Hellman's to me, but it's the same
I
brand.
didn't know that name. Oh, so okay, the East Coast, West Coast thing.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing, but yeah.
But it's different coasts and different names.
Correct.
Hellman's. Just so you guys know, it's not Best Foods. You guys are wrong. It's Hellman's.
Oh, it's Best Foods.
Yeah.
So brother says, LOL, Ernie almost sounded offended. I was. I ain't putting no Miracle Whip in my weenie with tortilla. No. Heck no.
I don't think I've ever tried Miracle Whip. But
No.
everyone has said it's like sweet. Which
Right,
sounds
and that it's totally different, and like that. So nope, that's all right.
I can't think of anything that you would put that on, and I know people out there like it, so I'm not trying to hate on you if you do like Miracle Whip. That's cool. I can't think of anything you would put on it. But I
don't know.
I had this weird thing that happened to me one time where I went to Jack in the Box, and I had ordered just, the normal chicken sandwich, like from the $1 menu or whatever it is,
Right.
And instead of mayo, they had put Miracle Whip on there.
At a Jack in the Box?
Yes.
Oh, they're messing with you.
And I'll never forget it because I bit into it. I was all, whoa, what is going on here? That is not the flavor that I know. Like, whoa. And I'll never forget that. Like, for the rest of my life, like, I'll be, however old I get, but, like, I'll always remember that. Like,
okay, so that was they were messing with you, or the store ran out and had to go to the store and buy something, and you sent the kid to go get it, and that's what he brought back.
That's exactly what I think happened. Is they ran out of mayo.
They don't carry that. I used to run Jack in the Crack, so
yeah, and I think they probably ran out, and they're like,
yes.
Mijo, here's X amount. Go over there and get some mayo. He comes back and he's got Miracle Whip, and you're like, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I put it on there for now, but you're gonna have to go back out.
Right? Yeah. Because what are you gonna do? Like I said, mayo. That's not mayo.
That's not mayo. Yeah.
That's too funny because that's exactly what happened.
Oh, that has to be. Yeah, it has to be for sure.
Wow.
So let me get into my Cobra Viper story real quick, and then we can move on to some of these announcements and whatnot. Cool?
You got it. Have a great night, Mervine. Love you.
Have a good night, Mervine. Thank you so much for everything that you do.
Later, Mervine. When you say the Viper story, Janie, I think of that episode of G.I. Joe. Do you remember it? Where it's like, the Viper is coming. And it's like this whole thing where it's like this ominous, like, the Viper is coming. The Viper is coming to vipe your windows. And it's like a guy that's just there coming to clean the windows. Like, it's not a Cobra Viper at all. Like, the Viper. Viper is coming to vipe your windows. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Now
I'm a
go
G.I.
with the
Joe
Viper
nerd.
story.
Someone please find me a Viper or 3. Jeez. And Firefly.
Or 3.
Or 3.
3 would be great. 4 too. I'm good. Whatever. Yeah.
All right, so
I know they're non-existent, but just 3.
Let me try and
Yeah.
make this.
No, as many as you can carry. I got it.
Yeah, as many as the employees will let you buy.
Yep.
Which is 0.
And if you work at Target, I have PayPal. It's cool.
And
I
I'm
won't tell on
ready.
you.
Yeah. So
You have to get a hold of who Cheney's going to tell his story about right now.
yes, no joke. So I let me try and make this as short and sweet as possible. I get up early, I get ready, I'm trying to get out of the house. Dog made a mess in the living room, so I had to clean that up. Get out the door, I get in the car, and then I hit all these lights that are just like, no. And mind you, this is like, January 1st at like 6 in the morning. And I'm like trying to get to Target, and I'm hitting these lights that no one's around because no one's doing anything on January 1st at 6 in the morning. And
Sleeping. Most people are sleeping.
Yeah. So I make it there. I walk in like 4 or 5 minutes after the doors open. There's 2 guys there in front of me. I meet them, and I'm walking around, I'm looking, and I walk up to them, and they're like, Joe's, and I'm like, yeah. And so one of them was named Julian. I can't remember the name of the other guy, but it was nice meeting them. We talked all kinds of different toy stuff. It was cool. They're like, oh, the employee, she's looking for them right now. I'm like, all right, awesome. Then another guy walks up, and he's like, Joe's, and we're like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, hey, I know your voice. I'm like, what? And
he goes, do the crusty laugh.
Yeah, do the crusty laugh now. Do it now.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it now.
So he was a fellow listener, Rick. So it was a pleasure to meet you, sir. So we're standing there waiting, and the employee comes out, and she's like, oh, I can't find them. And everyone's like, okay, well, the website shows that they're in stock, and they should be here. And she's like, well, we're unloading the truck, and they should blah blah blah. If you guys want to come back in a couple hours, they might be out then. And everyone's like, yeah, no, and it comes to me, and I'll wait till they come out. And she like gives me this look like, and I'm like, and that I saw that they were in stock a couple days ago, so they're not on that truck. They're somewhere around here. So she walks off, and then she comes back like, I don't know, 20 minutes later, and she's like, yeah, no, I can't find them. And all of us are still just like, okay, well, we're gonna wait till you find them. And you can see she's getting frustrated. Like, she's trying all these different things, and then she comes out another time, and she's like, yeah, no, I don't know where they're at, and blah blah blah. And we're like, we're still gonna wait. Like, we're going to wait until you find them. Like, we got up at, 6 in the morning to get here by 7 at open to get the Vipers because we're not allowed to buy them before this. Like, we're following all the protocol that we need to follow to buy these things, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially because that one opens up so early at 7.
Right. So we get there. Or we're waiting, and then as we're waiting, one of the managers comes up, and he's like, hey, what's going on, guys? What are you doing? And we're like, well, we're waiting for this. We explain to him the whole thing. He looks up the DPCI, and he's like, okay, all right. And they're like, hey, there's in the past, there's been someone here who has hidden stuff in the back. And he's like, yeah, we had an employee that was stealing stuff. We're taking care of that. Let me take care of you guys. We'll figure it out. Okay, cool. So, mind you, we've been here, it's after 8 o'clock now. Like, I walked in the door at 7:04, now it's after 8, and this chick walks out, like, probably at maximum 2 minutes after the manager came by. And she's got 4 Vipers, one for each of us. And so I tell the 2 guys in front of me, I said, hey, man, are you guys going to double up? Because you guys were here first. Like, you might as well get the other 2. I know they have 6 of them. And so one of them asks, and she's like, no, there's only 4. And like just walks off. And so
complete lie.
Yeah, and so I was like, yeah, I don't know about all that.
And she walks off, she has 2 Vipers in her back pockets.
Yeah.
You can see the box cut out.
Yeah.
Like, is that an iPad or your phone?
So she's like gone, and I'm like, so are you guys gonna try and like talk to someone else? They're like, no, we're just gonna head to the other one that opens later and try our luck over there. I'm like, okay. And so Rick looks at me. He's like, "You gonna hang around?" I'm all, "Yeah, I'm gonna hang around." I'm like, "There's 2 Vipers here. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm not gonna leave here." Like, and he's like, "Good point, man." And he's like, "I'm gonna go ask someone else." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So he runs over to this other guy. And he's like, "Hey, man," shows him what's up. The guy walks back in like less than a minute. It was a minute at the most. Comes back out with the other 2 Vipers. And so me and Rick both got 2 Vipers.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I hate you. I love you and I hate you at the same time.
You know what's even worse, Adam? I should have been Rick.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the message.
Yeah. But it was, it was really cool, getting to interact with Rick and hang out with him for a little bit and, talk to someone who, one of the fellow Chad Migos, if you will, and, someone that supports the channel and the show and stuff. And
absolutely, because here's Cheney like, man, I'm glad you're here because Ernie would have knocked down a display already.
Yeah, Ernie would have grabbed that.
Did he have you do the laugh for him?
No.
With my back and everything, dude, I would have had a cooler on the floor, sitting on that cooler. Just, I'm going to be right here. Whatever you want to do, go ahead.
Yep.
Try and tell me.
And the cool thing is, like, he's from around here, so he's been checking for Firefly too. And he's like, I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
I'm like, awesome, man. Like, I am also waiting.
Yeah.
So, I think the other kind of takeaway from this is like, it for drops like this, when it's the street date and it shows it's in stock, you gotta just wait it out, man. Like, you gotta wait it out. You just gotta stand there until,
Yeah, it was quite a while for our Baroness last year.
2 hours is how long it took.
So
remember?
I mean, it's the same thing all over again, which we'll get into a discussion later. But I definitely get it and understand. So I'm glad you were able to get your 2 and they got theirs and the first people got theirs. But it's a real shady time right now.
Well, I think we really went in depth about it on Monday. And if you guys want to go and listen to the Quickie Mini on YouTube, if you haven't already, go check that out because we've got a lot of stuff to cover still. And I'm not going to get too in depth with the Joe stuff. Is there anything you guys want to break down for Joe talk while we're on Joe's right now?
No, just
future Sammy already has Zartan, which is pretty crazy. I know that Zartan I ordered on a couple different sites for Zartan. Amazon pushed Zartan's ship date to April, I want to say.
Same thing with the troopers.
You're right. Yeah, I got that email too.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that when it's like it's already out. Future Sammy's in Australia, right? Is that right?
No, China. Hong Kong, right?
I believe he's Hong Kong.
Yeah. The Chamba, this is Chamba's first time to a live stream. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
What's up, Chamba? How's it going?
Or if you're, I'm not sure which sir, miss, I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone. So.
sir, miss.
Yeah.
I said I earlier told Mervine that I'm a lady and I'm a shim.
Okay. All right.
The shim. So, yeah, we don't know, Dorian. Like Cheney said, we addressed it on Monday about all this Joe stuff and everything. We did really go in depth. So I agree with you, Cheney. Go back to that Quickie Mini because that was, our first day back and really trying to get into the whole debacle once again and our feelings on how everybody else stepped it up. And it'd be really nice to hear from the Joe team from Hasbro, but nobody has yet. And It sucks because there is proof on Twitter from last year with everything going on the first time that they were interacting with Target on the street date stuff and you got to do this and that. So just kind of wondering, Joe team from Hasbro, how are we going to address this?
Well, also the what is it? The Star Wars Archive wave that was scheduled for what, April 1st?
April 1st was the street date coming up.
They dropped it.
Okay, good.
So it's there is no street date anymore for the Archive wave.
Awesome. That was ridiculous. April 1st street date.
It's like it's a wave of repainted re-releases.
Okay, but not only that, the fact of when they see it, because it does come up on the register of saying, you know what I'm saying, 4/1/21, that wouldn't you even as a target player, wait, April? Why do we have it now? Like at that point, like, okay, yeah, this has got to be wrong. You know what I mean?
Even I would be like, where are we going to put that?
Right. You want the product out. You're not going to store it for months.
Yeah. Like,
That's
where are
funny.
we going to put this for the next, like, 3 months? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the whole, I guess, breakdown from what we were talking about on Monday was that, we on the show at least all agree that the problem is with Hasbro not putting enough product out for the demand. That's what the problem is, and there's a whole bunch of factors that factor in to where we're at now and why, people can't get these things, why employees are trying to pull them and make that quick buck. Times are tough right now. To kind of quote David Walton from the ACBA podcast when he was on, he was saying it's the perfect storm for this right now. Like you have it's tough times. People are in tough times. They're working in Target. It's an exclusive, and it's not stocked very well. It's not high. It's not what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? It's not plentiful, Ernie.
No,
it's not plentiful.
Not at all. When it should be.
Yeah, and you got on top of that, you have troop builders, which makes it even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I get that the Joe team came back, and now we're waiting, as we just said, for our Cobra Troopers, which they made different and like that, and that's the way they're getting around it. But that's still, I loved Adam's fact, that's not what you do with an exclusive. Not a troop builder, not a strong character like Firefly or Beachhead. You don't do that. You make a repaint.
Not a first time character.
It should have been. It should have been Regal Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
That should have been, and you could have still called it Cobra Island with all of these different repaints.
Yeah.
Basically, and you could have. We had the credit collection that went off of artist drawings and the Kenner look. Perfect. If you don't want it, you don't want it. But it was just a different color and the same figure. Perfect example. Do it. Put it out there like that. That's how you should. But not like the Cobra Trooper. I'm still upset that I only have one Cobra Trooper of the Target one because I do like that one better. Now we're getting a different version. And I'm sorry.
The difference? Do we know what the difference is?
Yeah, it doesn't have the goggles. It didn't come with some of the stuff.
The face is like red instead of like normal skin color for some reason.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. But then again, we should have. I think there should be troopers out there with different skin colors, like automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Like we used to get back in the day with the Star Wars 3 3/4 when Rebel Troopers or Hoth Troopers would come out.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? We had different skin tones of that. That was awesome.
Yep.
That's fine because you could build and grab, and you were fine.
That's the other thing too, is like they could easily put out another Cobra Trooper in different skin colors.
And
like you could have all the different colors there, man. How
so
cool
here's
would
what
that be?
Do an army builder if it's gonna be so hard to find. Like, come on.
And they made it a true exclusive by not giving you those other cool accessories.
Right.
Which are vital to making all your Cobra Troopers different.
Right. So
I remember Pharaoh Black's all his troopers that he had, and they all look different. I'm like, yo, that's the same trooper, but just with different helmet, goggles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Yep.
But wow.
So
yeah,
so we're no longer going to beat this horse. It's pretty dead. I mean, they're hard to find. They're hard to find.
Get it.
Punch it at him. Punch it. So yeah, we're gonna move on because there's a whole lot of other stuff to talk about. But yeah, it's tough, and we really gotta, if you want those, you're gonna really have to work hard for it, man. You're really gonna have to work.
I'm gonna work hard by begging anyone that's listening, Firefly and Vipers, please. I have PayPal. I love you.
This guy.
Sorry, I have no shame. No shame when it comes to these.
It's because you're a plastic junkie just like us.
It's true.
Yeah. We're all plastic junkies. So let's go ahead and, if you guys haven't listened to it yet, head on back, check out episode 209. We break down our top 10 for 2020. And we
that was such a fun episode.
That was really a lot of fun. That was
cool.
I had so much fun.
We had the Chat Migos voting and everything, and then that broke it down. That was
I think
cool.
that was the coolest part about it. It was the
we should do we have the winner? It's you've probably rewatched it, right? But it's we should have that noted somewhere what the actual Chat Migos top 10 of 2020 is.
I've got it. Give me 1 second. I'll bring it up right now. Yeah.
Very cool. We had a lot, and then as you can see, Cheney went through a lot of work to get this thumbnail of all of these background characters done, which were individual shots that me and Adam gave him one hell of a support for. Good job, Cheney.
You're doing so great.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Doing
Hats
good,
on the top of your head.
Yeah.
Adam trying to throw me under the bus. Man, I wonder what I'm going to open and help you out with.
And it's I'm just going to go make myself another drink, guys.
All right. So our number 10 with the we'll call it the Chat Migo multiplier. All right.
Okay.
So it's our collective Toy Migos top 10 of 2020. Number 10 was the movie Deadpool from Marvel Legends.
Okay.
Number 9 was the Target exclusive Red Hulk from Marvel Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8 was the Venom Pool Build-A-Figure from Marvel Legends.
Yeah. I still need to put both of those up.
I'm interrupting you because, here's the thing. None of those were my choices, those three.
Oh, yeah. You didn't weigh in heavy until we got to the top of the list. Yeah, because
I was losing so much. But the great thing is all three of those were prototyped by Gentle Giant. So it's those weren't my choices, but we worked on them.
Yeah,
so
but
cool.
I still win.
Yeah, so Adam still won.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam had to spearhead the whole list. So number 7 was the G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes. Number 6 was IG-11 SH Figuarts. Number 5 was the NECA movie Casey Jones. Number 4 was the Marvel Legends Punisher with the motorcycle.
Nice.
Number 3 was the Mafex Hush Batman. Number 2 was the G.I. Joe Classified Destro.
Great figure.
And number 1 was the Mezco Golden Skull Ninja.
That's a pretty legit top 10 right there. I'm that's it. I think that you two won way more categories than I did, but I like the top 10 overall. I think it's a really strong one.
The funny part is I didn't know it was a contest.
Oh, I wasn't trying to make it. I turned it into a contest because I was trying to.
But
okay. Wait. For those of you listening, I got to go to the Chat Migos real quick. So real quick, Mr. William, Adam with that silly dumpster pick.
Oh.
Ryan says 6 sure is a weird way of pronouncing number 1. Anna Frankie says no Shang-Chi on the list. Heartbroken. For reals. I love that Shang-Chi figure.
Shang-Chi is in my Marvel. I did a Marvel Legends top 10 list that I posted in the Toy Migos Facebook group, and Shang-Chi was in my top 10.
Somebody out there needs to make their screen name Snuggy Batman. Somebody needs to do that if they have not already. You need to run out there and go, Snuggy Batman.
Soul Brother says, long live the Snuggy of Darkness. I love it.
The Snuggy Knight.
All right. Go ahead, Josh. Sorry.
No. We're good. So, yeah, I spent entirely way too much time making this thumbnail. Some of it was fun. Some of it I want to put my head in between the door and the door frame and smash it. But, yeah, I had bit off a little bit too more than I could chew, or too much more than I could chew, but I think it came out okay.
I think you wanted to smash when me and Adam gave answers.
Yeah.
Really good job, Cheney.
Yeah.
Yep.
These guys.
Yep.
Don't give up.
Yeah. You're doing great.
Why can't you just use those? Those are awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So today the pre-orders went up for the SH Figuarts hit from Dragon Ball Super.
Yes.
Goku is going up tonight, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the chat amigos put that up at like 2 a.m. or something.
11 our time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do it like right after the show, basically.
Yeah. Right
Okay.
after the show.
But it shouldn't be hard to get. And like Ernie, like it's like one that like for $30, Super Saiyan Goku, like I know you don't DBZ, but like this would be a cool one to have. And it's like pretty quintessential, like it's like this is the powered up version of Goku. Like,
well, look, there you are with your toy crack again, trying to give me a hit. Like,
yeah, come on,
here, just take this a little because no,
come on.
I've seen Janie's DBZ collection and I can't, dude. Like, at all.
I ordered. It was on sale on Amazon, but I ordered that. It's the Bandai diorama thing, like Janie. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the backdrop. It's a little bit kiddie. It's got like, I think some damage action features to it and everything.
You want me to go get it?
It's a whole backdrop.
You want me to go get it?
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Why do you have that?
Because I love ninjas.
So
and
you
that
bought
looked like
that backdrop? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I swear to God.
That's really funny. But
You
yeah, it's on sale.
You have it?
I do.
It went down to like $20 or something on Amazon.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Damn
Bring it or show it so I can see it. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Okay, so I'll be right
It's the
back. Go
martial
ahead.
art. It's
Go ahead.
martial arts
You guys talk about this
tournament.
Dragon Ball
Okay.
moose figure, whatever it is.
It
He uses
with a
lots of
figure?
moose.
There's no move. Oh,
Don't
I
go
see.
back to the camera when I gotta get up. Why? There you go.
So yeah, full power Super Saiyan Goku that goes up tonight or here shortly. Oh, Dorian G said the Akira bike goes up for pre-order soon.
That what the 1/6 scale re-release one? Is that what he's talking about?
Maybe. Well, that one already went up, right?
Yeah, I think because that's it's a re-release of like the old. That's my white whale. Like that's my I really wanted the Kaneda and bike. It was originally a Metacom release, and now it's a Metacom team up with Bandai or something. Maybe I want to say.
I thought I saw somewhere that someone had. They're doing a 1/12 scale one now.
Yeah, I saw a thing for that too, but I thought that was a third party thing or something.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Man, F this two-story house. Let me catch my breath.
Can't breathe.
This one?
Yep.
Closer. Enhance.
Yeah, turn it around that side.
Oh, you got the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I know
I
what
just
you're talking
thought
about.
I bought it like for $20.
The Dragon Ball
cool
diorama.
on my. I have shelves like this on the other side over here, and I have my Dragon Ball Z shelf, and I did the measurements, and I'm pretty sure it'll fit. So I thought it would be a really cool just backdrop with all my figures kind of out in front of it kind of deal. So I don't know. I've been getting more into Dio stuff, even though I don't have a space for it. I really want to have space for Dio stuff.
Yeah, that's the.
So I'm what
I
can
wish
I
would've
get?
known.
That's the Tenkaichi Budokai arena, right?
Because I didn't pay $20 for this. I wish I paid $20 for this. Or I would have got another one for $20.
Yeah, it was 23 or something.
Okay, so you see, though, how big the figures look against it? Like it's off.
Well, it's supposed to look kind of far back.
Correct. So that's what I was getting to. But come on, man. To me, I saw that. It actually came up one night in suggestions. And so I got it because of, the look.
Mhm.
Look at that. Of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, my ninjas. And so I purchased it then as the pre-order. And then I remember you guys mentioned it 2 weeks later or whatever. And I was like, oh. So, yeah, that's... Told you.
Yep. There you go. So I have one of those coming, but for cheaper than what Ernie paid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, don't do that again. All right, and I'm back.
Oh, all right. Okay, so yes, full power Super Saiyan Goku. I think it comes out to like 38 before shipping and everything. So
That's amazing to me. That's cool.
yeah, so if you like wait for American release, it'll probably even you could probably get closer to that 38 or whatnot.
Yeah, that's the one where it's like, if you can be patient, don't order it overseas. Just wait.
Yeah, just wait.
Lupin will have it, and Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment, everyone will have it for like 30 and change. So
Okay,
it's definitely
So
a gateway drug.
So some new toy box figures have been showing up in the Disney stores, and was the Stormtrooper the Stormtrooper's new, right?
yes.
Yeah,
And I swear to God, I had 4 in my cart this morning, and I had to stop myself.
I need 4. Like, I legit need 4 of them.
I said this so long ago. If you remember on the show, I'm like, dude, these are cool. And I started with that early collection, and then I had to stop because there was no what was being released, what is coming out, or anything. And I was like, oh crap, this is getting a little out of hand. So I had to stop. And oh, man, this was so hard. I didn't do it this morning because, it just got way too expensive. And now I have the Vader, and then everybody kept saying new release. So I was trying to see what was different, but I didn't get a chance because there was already a Vader. I got him at Disneyland one of the times that we were actually there together.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. I got him. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe as a real quick look was a painted chest plate, I think. But this Stormtrooper is legit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a project that I'm working on. I need 4 of this one specifically.
So I think what's helped me too is during this COVID time is that ours has been closed. So I wasn't able to keep up on them. And then I remember Unparalleled said how much he loved them, and I was like, oh, here it goes. And then everybody was starting oh, those are so cool. And I'm like, yeah, I said that a long time ago. They're and then just being Disney though, if you're trying to catch up on the old ones, it's very hard. So my help for you is that then go on eBay and look up lots, because lots of parents throw them up there, cleaning the kids' room and throwing together. And that's basically the only way you're going to get what you can. Now, I know you're going to go through these real quick, but I would definitely advise people, they have a Mickey pack on there, and that's the only way you're going to get those figures again. And it's only $50. If you're going to buy something, I would buy that first and then go for these, because it comes with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto.
Oh.
And Minnie is way expensive right now. Mickey and Pluto hops on and off everywhere, but goes as a secondary price. And Donald and Goofy were together. Again, a secondary price is very high. But I would definitely throw that in your cart then to have in a hold, because it will come up later as either a Toy Migos rainy day, or you wanted to use it and you're like, no way I'm going to pay $200 for a Mickey.
Right.
But this is awesome, dude. General Grievous, really? That was... Stormtrooper looks amazing.
Yes. I think that Grievous is old, too. Because I saw some people were commenting that they already have it or had already had it.
No. What? Unless it was a box set that I didn't know about. To me, this was the first time seeing Grievous.
Okay. I don't know. I don't follow this line that closely. All I know is...
This is what I'm saying was it was hard because there is no... Hey, where can we go to see what was released or what's coming out? Disney doesn't do that.
Right.
At all. They had their Elite Star Wars figure, same thing. All my trips to Disneyland, there would always be a new figure there that I'm like they got to advertise this somehow. You know what I mean? And Disneyland, when it comes to their own stuff, as far as figures, from whether it was the great Indiana Jones or Captain Jack that Gentle Giant did, that I was a big fan of. Plug. And that these figures, and then how they were doing the Star Wars Elite and that, they need some type of marketing team to get out to collectors like us. Like, go, hey, this is what's in the collection, and this is what's coming to Disney Store next. And they don't have that.
Well, if they're listening, we would gladly do that for them. So
Heck yeah, I'd take that on so quick.
Yeah.
I may already know somebody at Gentle Giant too, which would make it easier. Just saying.
The Toy Migos would be your first stop for toy box figures.
This Simba is awesome. I love all the toy box figures. I really do. They're great sculpt, great play. I know it's limited articulation, but dude, being like, there's not enough Disney shots out there as far as like ACBA to me. Like, I could get all the Star Wars and the Marvel hero stuff, but I'm a Disney fan at heart, and I really love when somebody does a simple one, like Johnny or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this is, toy boxes.
Bobby's just mentioned in chat, though, the Super 7 Disney stuff is supposed to be hitting soon, so I bet there will be more pictures. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that I ordered the Prince John. Right? So more Disney stuff, I'm sure, because of the Super 7 line.
I couldn't pre-order, so I'm gonna get those when they're out. I'll sell stuff to get.
I know the Butter Baron had mentioned earlier today. He was telling me, he's like, how are they going to do Grievous when we don't have Anakin or Obi-Wan yet? I'm like, they're probably on the way.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, this is a line that's going to stay. It's gotten very popular, and they're hitting everything. Marvel, MCU.
Yep.
And I say that because it is different. They do have movie characters and they have comic characters. And then they have different versions, and then they have box sets. Remember, this was the Spidey car.
Yep.
There was a Slave One that just came out with Boba Fett.
Yep.
You have Millennium Falcon. You have a TIE Fighter. You have Kylo Ren. So they even do vehicles and different stuff. You had a Gray Hulk that was out there, the Green Hulk. You had another special Hulk that came with the set. Spidey, Thor. Like, dude, this set is everywhere. Jack's Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack Skellington is out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a great line.
I bought Jack Skellington with and he's got like the little glow in the dark Zero too.
Yeah, I have that one too, and that goes for a pretty penny now.
Yeah, I had to get the Han, Luke, and Leia, and then I have Boba Fett, and I need 4 Stormtroopers. I just got to get these ones.
I would definitely go on and just order, Josh. Seriously, because ours is now bombarded with people and resellers, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Because Disneyland is closed for us.
Right.
So everything has gone to Ontario Mills and then immediately gets bought up and resold without a care in the world on all the Facebook pages.
Gotcha.
Like, they don't even care. So it's very hard to find these toy box figures now. So I would definitely order, and you guys got to go to shopdisney.com in order to get them. If you order over $75, you get free shipping.
Speaking of hard to get, the Mezco White Skull Agent went up for order this week.
That freaking sucks, man. Because I tried. I was actually able to, and I had the whole Mezco debacle happen to me. So, and I don't know what I could have done better.
Yeah.
Adam told me what to do, but way too late.
Yep.
Sorry.
So again, for other people, you're saying what? To get the payment out of your sign-on?
First things first is join the Toy Migos Discord, because when it went up, I went on the Discord and I alerted every single person that's in the Toy Migos Discord that it was up. So everyone had like a shot at getting it while it was up there. They're limited to 500 pieces. And then the big thing to know with Mezco is if you know that you're going to be buying anything Mezco in the future, every time, like after you buy stuff, log into your account and delete your payment option. Don't have a payment option saved in your account. Like, you can use PayPal also, but you have to pay in full if you use PayPal. If you just delete your payment option, though, and put in a new payment option each time, it will go way smoother for you. So, like, that's the big secret with Mezco's site.
Okay.
All right. So This went up and sold out fairly quickly. Yes.
Yeah, it went up and then it went to a waiting list and then it was gone. But I would have to say that was a good 20 minutes maybe. Honestly, because of how long I kept trying, alerting other people to, like Adam said, to, hey, this is up. I know you do Mezco. You know what I'm saying? And then kept going back to it. My payment wasn't going or anything. I kept retrying. And then after I quit that, after a couple of minutes, it went to the wait list. And then Dario's telling me, well, get on there. And I saw that I knew you were asleep or didn't see it or anything. So then I was trying for you. And then that didn't go through either, even with just putting in the information that I was asking for. And then it would stop and spin and then it would reset me to the front. And I was like, what is going on? And then it just went to sold out.
Yeah, I tend to have the worst luck with some of these sometimes because it always seems to fall on those mornings where I'm like, oh, I'm pretty tired. I just got off work. I'm going to bed early. And then I wake up and I see all the calamity that happened. I'm all, what? Oh.
Yeah, for real.
But I mean, like I said earlier in the week on the Quickie Mini, I saw the price for this and I was like, yeah, no, I wouldn't have bought it anyway.
Yeah, which was like what, Adam, like 136 out the door or something?
I think total with shipping was 133 and change for me.
Yeah,
that's very steep, very hard. No free comic, no air freshener, no
pins,
no shirt, no nothing.
No nothing. Yeah,
just a limited 500. Give it to us, sucker. Go for it.
No stems, no seeds.
It did say that it's shipping in January, but I've not received a shipping. It's not like one of those things where it's like it's shipped out immediately, at least not yet. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I don't know. I was just on it because it just looked like a cool figure.
It does look like a cool figure.
What I missed, like, everybody knows I don't do Mezco. The Ninja was my first one because, of course, my love for ninjas. Like, it was finally able to get one. I do love the heck out of the thing. It was my number one, and I've had to do different stuff for it and make up my own Gozmez with the help of Adam. But with this, what?
Gozmez,
whatever it is, the antler dude. And then I saw this.
Antlers. He's got antlers. They're not antenna. They're antlers.
They're antenna.
The mechanism. Whatever it is, yes. I saw this skull, dude, and I was like, oh, okay, this is a cool one to add. Like, my ninja could fight this dude. And I didn't get one. But I mean, which was still good because that was a very hefty price. I mean, I was putting off the Spidey wave in order to get this. So,
and we got while we're talking about this, we have the Mezco announced they're doing 1/12th day again, which will be
what is that?
So that's this coming Tuesday. Basically, like, they'll just announce new stuff and there might be a drop or two.
Somebody's comment said, is it the same rules as last year? And they answered back, yes. And I'm like, is this a game? Is this another contest?
Probably more games and that's what they like to do. So,
okay.
Basically on Tuesday, if you're working, try to go to the bathroom a lot or something and look at your phone the whole time.
Right.
Or call in sick.
I'm gonna know. I'm gonna send you the number, Adam, so you could text me right away.
So I got a email saying my Plunderlings are on the way because I was foolish and waited too long. But
I've seen a lot of people asking, and they're available on Big Bad Toy Store.
Not anymore.
Oh crap! Wow. All right. Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? Good job, Plunderlings.
Right. Exactly.
Like, that's awesome for them.
Yeah.
For reals.
Yeah. So they actually revealed a sneak peek today for the Plunder Strong, and we've got
it's like Hulk Plunderling.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. He's a big beefy guy.
I love somebody who actually has a foot just like mine. That's awesome. That's cool.
You only have 3 toes, Ernie?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Old Toys R Us injury back in back in
back from 03.
back in 03.
So yeah, this looks cool, man. I'm down for this. This could be awesome. I've heard nothing but good things about these things. I'm really excited to get mine in.
I love all the pictures of it.
They are fun,
so cool.
Man. They're a lot of fun.
What'd you end up with, Adam? What I know they all have different names and everything. So what do you have?
I got Berserk, the blue one. I wanted it I didn't want any clothing. Like I liked them better naked. Like they looked cooler to me without the vests and the pants. So and then the blue one just hit the right chord for me. And then if you buy the little baby bodies, you could put the heads on it and everything. So I ended up buying 2 of the bodies as well. So I have 3 Plunderlings, one fully articulated one, and then 2 of the little partially articulated babies. And I've been bugging Plunderlings, they show up in chat Migos and stuff, and I bug them all the time that I want Darklings inspired paint jobs on these. So I want really dark black blue. But
wait, don't say that real quick. Let me go to eBay and buy a Darkling.
Yeah, no, like the old school Image comic, Darkness, that was Mark Silvestri, I think. He did X-Men comics back in the day. But the Darkness comic was really cool, and Toy Biz did a legendary comic book superhero figure of Darkness that I actually think is still a pretty good figure.
Pretty
solid, it is.
It holds up, and the Darklings were one of the things that he conjures up, with his powers, and it's it would be so cool to have little Plunderlings that were Darklings versions. I would totally buy quite a few to display with the Toy Biz Darkness.
Yeah, what video game was that in? That he would come out and then call him up too.
Oh man, Soul Brothers Jackie Estacado.
What?
Yeah.
Ernie, read that. You'll be able to pronounce it correctly.
There you go.
Jackie Estacado. What happened?
Ding, ding, ding. It was and that was the best. Did you guys read the comics? It's his whole thing was his power, he couldn't have sex anymore, and he was a good-looking young guy, and it was no, you're not allowed to the ladies.
You're not
anymore.
allowed. You can no longer procreate. Yes. Yep. All right.
Well, Cheney's going through all of these shots on there.
Yeah.
Of all the Plunderlings, and dude, every single one is awesome.
They look cool. Yeah, they're super duper cool. I'm rather excited to get mine in. It was funny you guys were talking about you're getting stuff for sale on Amazon and whatnot, and I'd mentioned earlier in the chat that I was I finally caved, and I got the ordered me a Egg Attack Tiger Stripe Wolverine.
Yeah.
Price was
I'm excited
right.
for you to get that. I have the brown costume version of Wolverine, and I love them. They're really cool. They're their own thing. I'm not addicted to the Egg Attacks. I have classic Spider-Man, I have Deadpool, and I have brown costume Wolverine, and I think I'm basically done. If they end up doing Deadpool with a fabric costume, because the original Deadpool was all sculpted, and then they started doing the fabric costumes afterwards. So I would double dip on Deadpool, but I think I'm done with Egg Attacks, but I do really like them.
Yeah, I think if anything, I'll get I'll end up getting the brown suit one too. So yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just oh no, what am I doing?
Yep.
What have I done?
Hold on, we got some more of that.
Yep.
Coming in, guys.
Yeah, I'm just a glutton for punishment, apparently. All right, so this was probably the highlight of announcements for me this week was that the Dyson Kurosaki Ichigo from Bleach went up for order.
The gray guy.
Yeah, gray guy, yeah.
My favorite gray guy.
Yeah, as Ernie would call him, gray guy. So I was able to, place my pre-order thanks to Adam.
5ktoys.com.
Yep. Let's see, I think I still have it up.
Yeah, they have some fully painted pictures there too.
Yep.
And I believe that they say that it's shipping in January. So
That's what it says. Yeah.
yeah, that's any day now. Woohoo!
Yep. Yeah. I Bleach is like one of my jams, man. Like I got so into Bleach for the longest time, and I'm still super excited that it's coming back. So they're gonna finish the story since it's already done in the manga.
Bleach was on Toonami, right? Is that how I watched it? Yeah. Okay.
It was funny because I remembered when it was on Toonami, and I was like, I saw the intro for it for like the first season. I'm like, what is this show about? Like, I'm like, it's named Bleach, and it's just like got all these like teenagers. Like, what is going on here? And then like not too long after, like one of my buddies was like, no, you need to watch this. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, no, it's really good. And
hey, just real quick in the middle of your story, so the chat amigos can jump on it. This is what site again?
5K Toys.
Yeah,
number 5, letter K, TOYS.com.
Yeah, so brother, this is a legit site. Adam backs it up, Andre backs it up, and this Dawson company is a good company, and this is all legit, like for reals.
Well, it's not licensed legit.
No, but able to order.
Yes.
Not I wonder what you're gonna get, or is my
like straight up, I ordered the Fight for Glory gladiators, the 6-inch Myth Legion looking gladiators from 5K Toys, and yeah, they shipped out quickly. I believe they're based in New York, so fast shipping, reasonable prices. Like the Bleach Ichigo what did it work out to? Like $53 or something like that, Cheney?
Yeah, it was 53 when it was said and done.
Yeah, it's really quite reasonable.
Sorry, go ahead, because we had a lot of chatter going on.
Yeah, Chamba says if you're outside of the U.S., they would recommend China model toys.
That sounds familiar too.
That's where we had originally.
Oh, that was the first one. Oh, okay, all right.
So, yeah.
Anav Frankie is mentioning the Bravo Bros 112th hunk from Resident Evil. I ordered that too, but I ordered that one from VCStoys.com, I think. But that looks really cool too. It is pretty much it's very Mortal Ruin, but it is also $85. It has real fabric clothing and stuff.
Didn't they do a Leon too?
I don't think the same company did Leon. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think Leon was actually Lim Toys, or it might be some. Honestly, like there's so many third-party things going on that.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, exactly. So many different people making it, but yeah, there's a Leon for sure. But like the hunk, I think is someone different. It looks really good, but I ordered it and it's supposed to be coming any day. So I'm sure. Next week or the week after during hauls, you'll see me holding it.
Yeah, from what I've seen this week, that they definitely they definitely sold a lot of this Ichigo. So hopefully we'll get an announcement of another character pretty soon. Because for this, like for a lot of these characters, it's really simple to just put a new head on there, a new weapon, and kind of call it good. You know what I mean?
I haven't watched it since like college Toonami days for me. So it's like I need to like is Bleach streaming on anything like
Hulu, Netflix?
Sweet.
Yeah, I think you can watch it on Netflix dubbed because I know you like that sort of thing. So
yeah.
But yes,
I haven't seen it in ages. I may have been slightly under the influence when I was watching it.
Oh no, I definitely was. Like that's what I mean. Like I was like getting ready to go out with the boys to the bar, and like I remember like I just had the TV on Toonami, so I'd be getting ready, and I saw the intro for the first season. I'm like, what is this all about? And like not too long ago, my buddy was like, or not too long after, my buddy was like, "No, man, it's pretty good. You should check it out." And then I was like, I don't know. And he's like, "Well, watch a couple of the intros." And I watched like I think it was like the second or third intro, and I really liked the song. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and check this out. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm into it. And then like I got really into it. Like I love Bleach. I wish we had, like so many figures from Bleach because you could go so deep with this. Like it's not even funny. Like
I'll still stick with Clorox all day though.
you'd probably like this show, but
All day.
you don't watch anime at all apparently.
No. I'm sorry.
He ain't got time for that.
Dude,
it will happen someday.
Above all, like if anything, like if you watch Naruto, like with your love of ninjas, like Naruto's all about ninjas.
I still hear from JoJo every week, once a week, and his question still is, Dad, have you started anime yet? No?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
You need to watch some My Hero. You need to watch some Naruto, some Bleach.
Because I asked him, I was like, "Oh, did you catch Cobra Kai yet?" And he's like, "No, it's just been anime for like 2 months straight." I'm like, "Come on, Cheney," and he laughed.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, you really should though. Like, you should check one of these out, man. It's good stuff. You're definitely missing out for sure.
Sometime.
Like I myself finally. I guess I was like you. I guess I don't know. I finally got around to watching Cobra Kai. I've binged the first 2 seasons in like the last 24 hours. So I just got to finish up season 3 and then I'm all caught up.
So we talked about that, and then on the way home, I wanted to bring up an advertisement on my Instagram came up for Entertainment Earth. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about these. And I thought that I pre-ordered somewhere and I kept checking in my email and I guess I didn't. But remember a long time ago, a company showed Grayscale, Johnny and Daniel Karate Kid figure? What?
Icon Heroes, I believe.
Yes. And it came up for Entertainment Earth to buy now. And I was like, oh, there is a Daniel and a Johnny coming out. I forgot about these. So I don't know if that's still a thing or...
No, they are, because I think Laserpants got his already.
Oh, like, so they were released then?
Yes.
Yeah,
wow.
I feel like I've seen pictures for sure.
Enough, Frankie, I think you're right. Don't give him the long-winded ones, but we can, break him in with some, like, Cowboy Bebop. I think Ernie would really like Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is like Ninja Scroll as a movie and Cowboy Bebop as a show are like the two that anyone that doesn't like anime, that's what I recommend for adult entry into anime.
The other thing about Cowboy Bebop, too, is it's like a short run. Yeah. It's only like 30 episodes or something like that. It's not too rough.
Okay.
So Bebop is a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever met anybody that's like, no, I don't like Bebop at all.
No, Cowboy Bebop is great. Cowboy Bebop is like noir Blade Runner with awesome music. Like
with jazz music.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jenny, if you go to, they do have an Instagram, Icon Heroes, one word.
Okay.
And you scroll down to the middle. Man, it's almost close. I'm not trying to say this to get anybody in trouble or anything, but it's almost like a ultimate NECA packaging. So they are, and that was, that was October 16th. When, like I said, it came up on Entertainment Earth. I'm going to check that out tomorrow.
Okay.
Very cool. They have a cool puzzle. And then, if you go down, it shows the Daniel. So if any of you chat Migos, have you gotten that? Are these good figures? Should the Fallen Fett go all in?
Like I said, what was it?
You said Laserpants got it?
Yeah, Laserpants got his.
I've honestly, with the popularity of Cobra Kai right now, I haven't seen any Shotzi. And then if you scroll down a little more, it shows it shows it just up closer.
All right, Ronald, I would love to recommend Evangelion to him, but I'm pretty sure at the end he would just be all, what?
Even like I love Evangelion. Like there's a whole shelf right here devoted to Evangelion, and I have more Evangelion stuff spilling over. And it's like I am totally into like kids piloting mechs. Also, I have my Robotech shelf here too, and it's like Evangelion is like I try to get other people into it, and it's like if you didn't Evangelion at the time of Evangelion, I don't think you get Evangelion. Like it's a very period piece, like it's the old school version of being like what are like Hot Topic kids, like what are like they're like it's like this weird like like you have to be like emotionally stunted and weird.
Okay, but Hot Topic has changed for us. Now we're older. So when I was a kid and I went into Hot Topic, it was all when you walked in and you were trying to find a cool shirt or something, and it scared me a little. But now I've walked into Hot Topic and I can know a song that's playing. You know what I'm saying? So I get the Hot Topic you're talking about because that scared me at one time. But now Hot Topic has everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me an aerial brush to go with my Mondo t-shirt.
Yeah, I can't recommend Evangelion. Like I agree, Adam, because it was like kind of like a time kind of thing, like kind of like the time of like watching Ghost in the Shell, Akira, Fist of the North Star, stuff like that was all a time thing. Like, you try to show some people, some, not all, some people, those movies now, and they're like, what?
I like, and that's like, I'm gonna say things that are controversial to any anime fans, and like I'm a giant anime fan. I'm literally surrounded by anime toys right now. But Akira is a hard watch for people that don't know anime. If you were to watch it now, like I've rewatched it a million times, but it is not like it's not an easy thing to just get into and watch. It's not like super like friendly.
I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, dude, this movie is long, man. Like, man.
And it's the only thing that I know
of weird stuff, and like Evangelion is like that, like it's like they're we were just saying like a Cowboy Bebop I think is super accessible. Ninja Scroll I think is really accessible once you get past the rapey stuff in it. Like the rapey stuff is definitely a big turn off for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it's an amazing movie. So it's like you just kind of ignore that stuff.
Yeah. The only thing that I know about Evangelion is that I have an Optimus Prime Evangelion color.
Colors.
And that's it.
Evangelion is like because it's like I love like you love Transformers, like I love robots too. Evangelion mixes two of my loves together basically with their design, because it is like mech suit robots mixed with Spider-Man. Like the Evangelion like EVA units are the skinny, lanky, superposable,
most agile,
like so awesome. So it's like I just like they hit me on so many levels with like the design and everything there, and like the toys are great.
Very expensive toys.
It depends. You get like I mean like yes, my shelf back here is probably like thousands of dollars of toys at this point, but they're great ones that like are just pure hand candy to play with.
Yeah, I think like you would do well with like maybe the Ghost in the Shell original movie. I personally love Standalone Complex, but the original Standalone Complex.
I think the series is pretty accessible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I don't know, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm either.
Berserk is another one where it's like if you watch like the beginning of Berserk, like up until the eclipse, it's like okay, totally accessible, and then the eclipse happens and it's like bonkers, done, and like most people can't handle it.
Well, not even that. Like Berserk is like I can't recommend that really. I mean, I can recommend it, but like you got to be like into anime, because it's like there's like a whole like, okay, well, there was an original anime and then they came out with another one, and there's some of the video games that kind of answer some of the questions. But
issue of the manga is right here behind me.
yeah,
Just read it backward.
We can get into all this talk, and I'm going to be honest. I'm either falling asleep to Cobra Kai or Gilligan's Island tonight. Like, for reals, that's what's going on. You know,
Yeah.
I want hearing Little Buddy in my head the whole time as I go Mimi's.
yeah.
I'll try one day, though, I promise.
No, you won't.
I will. I promise.
Yeah, it's too bad about Marianne.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that sucks.
Yep. And you know, our hearts definitely go out to Prime, to the first dog. That's really rough too, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep. Since we're on that note right now, but you know, sorry for your loss, man. I know he's usually in the chat here on the Thursday nights, but obviously, you know, you lost a good friend, a loved one, so that's you know. Yeah. But back to the anime. Yeah, watch Bebop. If you're gonna watch anything, watch Bebop, and I think you'll be happy.
Yeah, and
with
I
that.
think Cowboy Bebop is either on Hulu or Netflix too. So it's like there, and like people are gonna jump on me too because I'm all about the dubbed. But it's like Cowboy Bebop dubbed fine. Like it's like that's one where it's like no one can give you a hard time to watch Cowboy Bebop dubbed.
I honestly.
It was like made that way. So
Well, no, not necessarily, but
they use English language like music and everything. Like it's like
yeah,
that.
but no, they still had Japanese actors, and Ed is way better in Japanese than American. But I will say if I have to be forced to watch any dubbed anime and I get to choose, it's gonna be Bebop. Because I can tolerate it. It's not where I'm just like, oh God, no, just nah.
Ryan Carper says Trigun too, which Trigun, I honestly, I don't disagree. That one is fairly accessible, but like, I think that the problem with Trigun to me is like, it depends on if you want the jokier thing, and like Trigun is a little bit like jokier fun, which I'm all for, you know, like it feels more in the vein of like My Hero or something. And then the other thing is Trigun. At least the last I checked, I think it's streaming on Hulu, and the animation quality is like it's like I don't know, it just looked bad to me. Like it's like, and I don't remember it looking like, I remember it looking awesome when I was watching it, and then I like tried to watch it streaming, and I was like, whoa, they need to like revisit digitizing this or something.
That's how I felt about Outlaw Star. I went to put on Outlaw Star just because I love the intro song.
Hey, Chamba says that Medico's 1/12 Fist of the North Star figures are on pre-order.
They are.
I have that ordered at Ami Ami. I believe it's supposed to be, the first one's supposed to be coming out this month, I think.
Well, as you say that, I just put in my pre-order on Amazon for the Karate Kid Icon Heroes.
Oh,
nice.
Boom.
Yes.
How much is it on Amazon?
$40.
All right.
I couldn't
open it.
I'm going to go for it. It's in a big like NECA view window box, so I don't know. We'll see.
Nice.
If I hear who'd you say had him again? Laserpants?
Review if you open. What?
Laserpants has them?
I think Laserpants has them.
If he says they're good, then yeah, I'm gonna open them up and set them up. I mean, it's Daniel and a gi and Johnny and his Cobra Kai gi. Like, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Heads, hands. I don't think $40 is bad. So, because I don't know the initial, and like I say, the popularity of how much I love Cobra Kai right now, I'll do that for a pre-order for a figure.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be my next time of no, forget it, or man, they're going for $250. I wish I would have got them when they were $40.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know for sure I saw that freaking Karate Kid pop of Daniel and the gi at Walmart probably like 3 times, and Amazon says $160. Right? What the heck? Freaking pop collectors are crazy.
Yep. All right. Well, I think we're about out of time for tonight. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. So, Adam, anything you want to add before we head out, sir?
I did see, like, I randomly mentioned Mortal Ruin earlier, and I saw it show up in the chat. And I know people have been wondering what's going on with Mortal Ruin and Cursed Dead. I will blow up the spot of some of my conspirators in both Mortal Ruin and Cursed Dead. They both teams. It's Mortal Ruin is myself, Renee Aldrete, and Scott Akers, Beardy, as I lovingly refer to him. And Beardy just had a baby during the pandemic, and
Congratulations.
Cursed Dead is myself, Phil Ramirez, and Josh Falcon. And Josh Falcon also had a baby during the pandemic. So like we are still working on both lines, but like it when you have a kid, some of you may have kids, some of you may not, but it's like it creates a whole new world of adventures.
Well, everything else kind of goes on pause for about 2 months or so.
So we are absolutely still working on both lines. I was just texting with Phil about Cursed Dead stuff earlier, and like me and Renee cranking away on Mortal Ruin stuff. And I think that we're Cheney is in talks with Beardy about coming on the show. Whenever his son is sleeping, he'll come on the show and we'll do a Mortal Ruin episode where he can talk storyline stuff. But I do have Mortal Ruin stuff that I'm just kind of sitting on, waiting to pull the trigger on once we get a couple balls further down the road. Cursed Dead, we're cranking out stuff as well. So things are happening. We've contacted some factories. We're getting preliminary pricing. So you're going to see more updates on these in 2021. I don't want to make any guarantees about anything or give any crazy timelines because, the world is as it is, and that's it.
Scruffy Nerd, unfortunately, the Toy Fair New York Toy Fair at least, has been canceled this year. They announced that this morning.
Yeah, New York Toy Fair originally, obviously, usually in February, they postponed it until May, which I was actually looking forward to because I usually go to New York Toy Fair now for work purposes, and New York in February sucks. It's cold. It's like snowy half the time. But New York in May is actually really nice. New York in spring and fall. Like, that's when to go to New York City. If you've never been to New York City, spring and fall. Don't go when it's hot and don't go when it's cold. That sucks. Go in the milder months, and New York is beautiful and awesome. So I was really looking forward to New York Toy Fair in May, but obviously pandemic is still going on.
So was Cheney and I. We were going to carry your bags.
I would be now. We would all hold hands and skip to the Javits Center.
Oh my God, that would have been awesome.
Yep. It would have been beautiful. But in all honesty, safety, number one concern. The Javits Center was a freaking hospital just a few months ago. So it's not that surprising to me that they've postponed it to next year. Dallas Toy Fair is still happening, but that's more of a buyer's show in fall. So I'm sure you're going to see the same stuff from all the companies that they've been doing, over the pandemic, like the Hasbros and the Super Sevens and the NECA and Mezco, where it's this online presence and doing things in all honesty, in some ways it's better. It's more accessible and you get to look at things. The biggest thing that I miss from these is being able to see people in person, seeing my coworkers and friends in the industry. And then just last Toy Fair in February, right before the pandemic, Unparalleled Universe was there. D-Amazing was there. Pharaoh Black was there. I got to meet him. You get to see a whole bunch of people. So it's really cool. But, at the end of the day, I can FaceTime with those guys or Zoom and, safety.
Don't forget about your packaging team either for Mortal Ruin and Cursed Dead.
Dude,
You got 2 guys here for your packaging team.
trust me, I got the booze ready and I'll
I
order.
don't care.
Well, so we'll.
I'm waiting for a full weekend of it of just like, oh my god, that was awesome. So yeah, and
I will pay you in alcohol, food, and toys.
oh, that's gonna be awesome. I'm freaking there with just being able to visit with you guys. So with that being said, yes, Berserk Ramos, Toy Migo Con is definitely pushed back because we want to be able to visit with you guys and all of us hang out and everything as well too.
That's always been my thing is, it's gonna hopefully if everything goes back to
we get better
normal.
protocols and some things in a new state, let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Of how things need to be done and everything like that.
Yeah.
Then we can get looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
But
for
for now,
just
go share with your friends that we're all here and come and hang out.
Yeah, come hang out with us for now here, and then when things change, then possibly we can make
Please, Adam, tell the team we said hello and Beardy and them congratulations on their new kids, please. And we miss him and we love him very well, and we hope the best for him. But tell him we said hello and the whole team and everything. And I can't wait for those shows to happen because, as you can see, the chat Migos, lots of people are clamoring to hear what you got to say, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited for both lines, and like I said, they are moving along. I do literally have like a box of prototypes for both sitting like right next to me over here with some stuff that hasn't been seen yet. Toy Migos will get to see stuff early and first.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Not tonight. Like we're just, like I gotta hold it out for a little bit longer.
Of course.
Of course.
Like it is stuff is being worked on. It is coming. So like
right. We can't just expect you to show it off. We didn't even take you to dinner or anything yet.
No.
Well, I haven't updated the Instagrams or Facebooks in a while, and it's because a little bit of time for the baby making teams. That's all. Like
I know.
Yeah.
I know the other thing I've been getting a lot of feedback on lately is when everybody wants to know when Jerry's coming back, when we're going to do another Jerry show.
Yeah.
And we're basically waiting on him on this one. He said he's kind of in the middle of a move, so we're going to wait until he's ready for that, and then we will definitely set that up for sure. But we got a lot of feedback on that, wanting to see, some more of those Street Fighter unreleased prototypes. So, we'll definitely hit him up about that when we get him back on. But
yeah, for sure. And Frankie, are you serious, dude? I'm always there, like every Sunday, and I'm wearing all my Toy Migo stuff.
Oh, I do. I think that LA is a bit crazy. Southern California is a bit crazy right now. While I think it's great that you're going, Ernie, and I know you're safe, like they're requiring masks and social distancing, I do think we should have at least a get together at Frankenson's. Maybe not the big crazy official one, but we should just wait it out just a little bit longer until like maybe.
No, we can, because you still got to space it out. So they are doing a good job because it's all one ways down the aisle and everything. They do have security walking around, making sure everybody has their mask on all the time. You're spaced out in the beginning, and a lot of people turn away when they see that line because it is a long line, but they are actually counting and doing what they are supposed to do. Right. Like they are literally following the rules. I'm sorry, but Staters and Walmart and Target and everything are worse. Now, I know you get inside and there is people, but there is less people because they're monitoring. We were there like the day that we were there, Cheney, and the aisles are crazy and everything like that. That is there, but they're monitoring the numbers before you can go in. And everybody has a mask on, from either the vendor to somebody you're by. And it's an automatic now. We're in this time where people are spacing themselves out from each other. Mm-hmm. So that's cool too. So for me,
I'm going to want to hug you, it's like if you're there, like I want hugs.
Well, yeah, I know.
Well, what we can do beforehand is we can all just, I guess, get tested before and go, all right, we all show negative. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I mean, what we got to do, and that's cool. But I go there for traffic reasons, and it's a good walk around and a wait before we have to pick up my stepdaughter and everything. And seeing people there, people recognize the shirt or the hat or anything and shout us out, and we'll still say what's up, spaced real quick. But
Amigos mask now too.
it's cool.
Yes,
Yeah, see, and I
yes.
haven't been able to rock that there yet, so that's going to be cool.
Sweet.
But I get what you're saying and everything, and it is it is done well with the, like I said, the walking one way, and you do have people telling you something, and you know what, not rudely either. It's a, hey, put on your mask, or hey, you're supposed to be going this way, you know what I'm saying? So
You guys, do either of you guys have a pickup truck?
we can all go in the bed.
No, because I was thinking like a pickup truck, and then we put a kiddie pool in there and just load it with sanitizer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And everybody's got to
Then,
wash
like,
down
then
before
we can
go
go in and hug.
right. And then sanitize again.
Yeah,
See,
well, 'cause,
now-
like, we'll be splashing around in hand sanitizer.
Now I'm just having flashbacks to like old parties in my early 20s.
It just sounds like it stings.
Jurassic Jesse,
Oh, God!
I don't know if you missed it earlier, Jesse, but Cheney's got your stuff soon.
Yeah, just it's we had a mishap with the shirt. It's getting taken care of. I threw in some extra stuff there. You will be getting your little, not little anymore, your package there. So
Yeah, we apologize, but you're our boy, Jesse. We love you, and it will be on its way.
yes.
Jesse, basically what happened was they went in, they experimented with dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs got escaped and just ruined everything. It was like they should have known better. Like
Life found a way.
yeah. It's like,
They did it.
All
And
right.
I want that video. They did it.
Anything you want to add before we head out, Ernie?
No, guys, thanks again. First show of 2021. Thank you for being here and sharing with your friends and everybody who hopped in. Thank you, Chat Migos, to our moderators, everybody who's been there from the beginning, and everybody who's going to be new this year. Welcome. Be sure and check us out for the Quickie Minis on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here, those are only live. This is our regular 2-hour podcast show. You got a little taste of what it is. There wasn't that much news because it's new and everything. But the Quickie Minis will break down news. The G.I. Joe stuff like that was a major thing. So we'll direct you to go there Monday. But here's our 2 hours. We'll go through our hauls, the major news stuff, and other info that you need. Be sure and tell your friends to come back here because you need to go listen to those other episodes that you missed, especially with all of the guests that we've had for, just the toy culture itself and to learn how things started and everything. I mean, Adam's stories are always crazy. And then we get these other people on too. And, now we're waiting for part 3 to happen. And that's going to be just amazing. So catch up on shows. Join us here Thursday nights now at when, Ramos? 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So here on TND, they're not dolls. Okay?
that's what it stands for.
That's where you want to go. Be sure and check us all out. Like Adam said, guys, I promote a lot of stuff on my page weekly all the time. I know you guys may see the same stuff all the time, but you know what? It's always for that new person who doesn't know or who tonight is wondering what's Mortal Ruin or what's Cursed Dead. Go check it out on Instagram. We even have old shows of the first talks of it. So go back and listen to that. But be sure and follow that. I post up people for all the creative art stuff that they do and who to follow and who to listen and just stuff who's been around our family of Toy Migos the whole time. So check those out because I do post up Cursed Dead and Mortal Ruin all the time. So just click it and go follow. And like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are the Quickie Minis, our hour to get away from the world and talk toys. Thursday night at 8 p.m. You want more of the Fallen Fett for Star Wars stuff? Join me in the Starlight Digest podcast on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Don't forget to follow Cheney 180's own Instagram page because he definitely has a lot of pictures now to put up.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff that he has. Don't forget to follow Playing With Myself, the one and only 80s baby, and Sergeant Bananas. We are Toy Migos everything. www.toymigos.com. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, our own Facebook page, and the Discord that was just put up that I heard is on fire, but I don't understand that mechanism because people don't use the same name. This is already hard. It took me one day to figure out that Berserk was Ramos. Like, oh.
And I also wanted
all right,
to,
that's Ronald.
I also want to give a huge, thanks to everybody for joining the Facebook group. We hit 300 members today, so that's awesome, guys.
For reals?
Yeah.
And that's always going off. Dario in the morning puts up sales.
Yep.
People posting, stories and pics and everything. That's what it's there for. We have major points of the Facebook page too, Cheney, is that even though it's 300, and if you haven't joined yet, I don't know why, because Dario has up all of your DPCI numbers that you need for Target, for Pop Finder or whatever it may be, the sales that you need, and what else is on there too? Oh, the help each other out, what everybody's looking for, to not scalp or sell, but to help us as toy collectors, as a community, as a family out. And the Discord then has all of your different channels to talk about stuff.
Yep.
And the new hot one that is Dario's favorite is the wrestling channel.
Yes.
Touching tips.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That's
tag me in.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
All righty. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for taking the time out to hang out with us and talk toys. Really appreciate it. As always, I am Cheney180.
I'm the Fallen Fett.
I'm playing with myself.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
Yeah, a little something there.
Yeah. And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus Ultra.
That was okay. See, seeing it live, like really